Hello friends, welcome to another video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Today I will be painting Shadowfax. If you've seen The Lord of the Rings, you know exactly who Shadowfax is. This majestic, beautiful horse. This week, my husband and I decided to do like a Lord of the Rings marathon, so it was really fun. I honestly don't think I ever watched it until this week. I might have watched a movie when I was a lot younger, but I don't remember. So it was really nice to watch all three of the movies, and we're currently watching The Hobbit, so that's really fun. But I really enjoyed watching these films this week, and I just had to paint something, and because I had never painted a horse before, I thought it'd be really interesting to try, so I'm sharing my attempt here with you guys. If you are a Lord of the Rings fan, definitely comment down below your favorite movie or character, anything like that. I definitely want to know who has watched The Lord of the Rings. I actually did a poll up on my Instagram earlier this week, and quite a few of you didn't know what Lord of the Rings was, so yeah, I'm so curious to know how many of you on here have seen it and if you like it or not. So I more or less finished the sketch of the horse, and of course I always try to make my life harder somehow in every painting, and I decided to just freehand it. I didn't grid or anything. Probably would have been smart since I have never painted a horse before, but it actually turned out pretty good. I think the only critique I would give myself in terms of the drawing is that the face had to be a tiny bit longer. But besides that, I feel like I did a pretty good job with the drawing. And yeah, here I am starting out with the painting. What I really loved about the reference photo and what I kind of did with it is that I really pulled those purples and blues into the painting. Shadowfax is just a white horse, but he was mainly in shadow, so I wanted to make it a lot more blue and purple instead of gray, and I don't know, I guess I just really love how it came out, but I'm going to share a photo here of the reference. So as I mentioned earlier, I really prioritize bringing in those purples and blues into the shadows of the painting, and I'm really enjoying how it's coming out. I really enjoyed the process of painting this, although I was really nervous because I had never painted a horse before and I don't really know too much about its anatomy. But once I started to add in these highlights here, I feel like it changed everything. I actually get the feeling that Shadowfax looks magical in the painting because when the sun is hitting him in certain areas, it just really shines, and yeah, I don't know. I had such an amazing time painting this. Don't get mad if I start to paint a lot more horses because that might happen, honestly. At this point of the painting, I'm trying to find places where I can further redefine and maybe add some details. And Here I wanted to add just a little reflection in the eye, but what happened was I had made it a little too bright, and when I tried to fix it, I completely messed up the eye and I had to repaint the entire eye all over again. I really like the eye that I previously had, but we learn from our mistakes. But that is something that happened throughout the painting process, and I had also noticed that the values on his face were a little too dark, so I go back and start to adjust that and add in some brighter values to really bring him to life. As I finish up this painting, I'm thinking about maybe doing like a series of horses. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I really enjoyed painting this, so if that's something that you guys think would be really cool to see, I would love to do it. Don't forget to comment down below if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, and if there are any other movies that are very similar to that you'd like to recommend, definitely let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as always, and I'll see you here very soon.